Next month marks a year, and after weeks of hesitation, Germany now says it will agree to give tanks to Ukraine. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz says his country will send the Leopard tanks. In addition, the country also says it approves of other nations to do the same. All of this after Poland requested Germany's permission earlier this week to send in these much-needed tanks. Yevheniya Kravchuk is with us this morning. She is a member of Ukraine's parliament. Thank you, as always, for giving us some of your time. Your reaction to the news from Germany: you're going to get your tanks.
Thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure always to join your program. Well, probably I should be wearing leopard print today. I wasn't prepared because I'm on a trip to Strasbourg and Council of Europe. And actually we had some conversations with German delegation this week as well. And they were, keeping their fingers crossed these days. So of course, this step was very much needed, and it's not just a one step, because we really hope to form so-called tank coalition, because we would need to have a lot of countries on board to make sure that the number of tanks is sufficient. And also another thing, except of quantity, is the time when these tanks will be on the battlefield, on the ground. And we're ready to start training of our troops, of our soldiers, to be able to use the Leopards as soon as possible.
And what are you hearing as far as timing on all that?
Well, I guess we're looking into at least 2 or 3 months, but I guess we would need to have information from the militaries saying about that. But I'm sure that our soldiers are so highly motivated, they will do these trainings faster than it usually takes. It was the same thing with HIMARSes, with these armored vehicles, Bradleys and others. We're fighting for our life. I'm sure we will be, learning faster than it takes.
That's what we hear about Ukraine's troops and their resilience. President Zelensky of Ukraine has removed a number of governors, as you know, from several regions across Ukraine after allegations of corruption within the ranks. Your response to that and what's happening?
Well, first of all, I would like to remind that Ukraine had formed the whole anti-corruption infrastructure. And we really want this infrastructure to work. Not all of the this firing or whatever people changing are connected to corruption. I don't want these to be put in the same sentence, because there was only one thing about a deputy minister, and we welcome anti-corruption agencies to do their job. That's why we finance them. That's why they have independence. And, it's a pity for me that there are still some people who think that they can, steal during the war. But I assure you that, people in Ukraine will not be tolerating any corruption. President Zelensky will not be tolerating any corruption. So anyone who, are somehow involved in such things will be put to jail. And me, as Ukrainian member of parliament, who are going at many countries abroad, asking to support Ukraine, I'm also interested this anti-corruption infrastructure really works, because the worst thing would be if we as authority would like to hide someone. No, we want, if someone did it, to be put to jail.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.